Hey guys, I just wanted to put out some information on the upcoming portrait workshop that I'm doing called the Colorful Gray. I just kind of wanted to talk about the benefits in painting in monochrome or grayscale, and because I know it's like really tempting when you start painting in oils to want to go in with the saturated colors and pow, and I totally wanted to do the same thing, but it really goes way better if you start learning how to paint tonally first. And that's because painting is all about light. We perceive everything through light. So once you kind of master the subtleties in skin values and the changes of planes on the face, you start to have a portrait that becomes very convincing and very expressive. So we're going to really focus on forgetting about our faces. We've all seen our own faces a million times, so we really need to try to look at them in a different way. We want to look at them as shapes all put together. So painting and simplifying in monochrome can really help us with this. We will use dramatic lighting to really help us define shapes, see shapes, but also to create a mood to the piece. There is a lot of different reasons why you could choose to paint in monochrome. Painters have always painted in monochrome since the beginning of oil painting in the Renaissance. They would use monochrome paintings as underpaintings, and then they would glaze on top of that to achieve really hyper-realistic effects. But we don't really need to use it like that. I mean, you can if you want to, obviously, but instead we're going to use it as a very intentional compositional choice. And I think it really makes a statement to have a grayscale portrait in our modern era of saturated colors. So they really will possess kind of a timeless quality, which is something that's pretty cool about grayscale painting. The workshop is going to be over the span of 2 days, each 4-hour sessions where I will be demoing, I'll be explaining anatomy and color mixing, and we'll actually be all painting together, and I'll be able to give you guys feedback on your work as we're all working together. By the end of the workshop, our goal is to have completed an alla prima, meaning wet into wet, portrait in grayscale, and we're going to do this by using just 3 colors and taking out black from our palettes because I really wanted to be able to talk about temperature. So even though we're just painting in grays, we definitely still want to focus on temperature to make parts of the face come forward and to make parts of the face recede. So you'll still get some very basic color mixing foundation, and you will be definitely much more equipped to tackle a portrait in full color if that's your desire. You could also glaze over this as an underpainting, but to sign up and for more information, visit my website at www.mariahfaith.com.